Okay, how we doing? Welcome to Prepared Life channel by MG. Now today's episode is going to be on why you should work out the core. I had a guy, he emailed me and he pretty much told me that he's having a lot of lower back pain. His squats, his deadlifts, even his bench, he said he's kind of plateaued on them. They're not going up at all. He's disappointed because he keeps getting injuries. And so he, after he emailed me this, I thought about it for a little bit. So I emailed him back and I asked him, what do you do for your core besides your squat and your deadlift? And he said that he throws in, every once in a while, he'll throw in like some ab exercises. I asked what ab exercises. He said stuff like crunches, things of that nature, stuff that is just, there's just exercises that work 10 times better than just crunches alone. And I told him, you're neglecting your core for the most part. Your core is something that is one of the most important things when it comes to athletic ability, strength, speed, sexual stamina. The core is just, the Navy SEALs, they believe that all strength comes from the core. That's why Navy SEALs, without their buds training, their cores are just being worked out nonstop. That's because a strong core causes the rest of your body to flow fluidly. So if you have an extremely strong core, you'll notice that your squat will go up, your deadlift will go up. So anyways, what I basically told him is I told him, you need to start hitting your core more. I showed him some exercises he could be doing. I have videos on showing core exercises. I just did a video on some exercises you can do in your home to build the abdominals, the lower back. The thing about the core is when people think of core, unless they're educated well about it, the core is not just your abdominals. The core is the abdominals, even lower down here, the pelvis, upper part of the glutes, the lower back, and even the lower lats right here, maybe even the middle parts of the back, and also the muscles that are surrounding your spine. It protects us central nervous system as well. There's so many things that the core protects and helps you and aids you in your weight training routine. So I told him that he needs to be hitting these exercises more. I showed him things like dragonflies, windshield wipers, a lot of stuff where you can hang from a bar and do a lot of stuff, a lot of calisthenic stuff. And the thing about core stuff is you don't have to have weight to necessarily build it. But of course, things like squat and deadlift, that works the core out too. But the thing about that is you're throwing your legs in there and your back. Well, if your core is not up to par with the rest of those muscles, you're going to start to notice pains and stuff that you just don't like, and you're not going to be able to go up in your lifts. So let's just think about this. Go Google an Olympic sprinter and look at his body. Notice how defined his abs are, his glutes and everything. That's because they have a strong core. That power, that speed comes from the core. That's primarily where it comes from. And it causes, like I said, the rest of your body to flow fluidly. So anyways, I just showed him the exercises he could do. I told him not to neglect the core, to get that more up to par in your weight training routine. And the thing is the reason people neglect it is because it doesn't show a lot of results compared to something else. If you're constantly doing bench press, you're gonna notice in dips and stuff, incline bench, you're gonna notice your chest is getting bigger, and you're gonna like it because you can see it through a shirt, kinda. Well, the core, not so much, But it will aid you in building a nicer butt. Everybody likes a nice butt. Women like nice butt on the guys, and of course, I don't need to say that guys like butts on a girl. That's a given. I even got a video about that, why men are attracted to curvy women, girls with butts. But the core is just so ridiculously important, it gets on my nerves whenever people are undereducated about it, and they'll just tell you, do different squat techniques, squat techniques, to bring your squat up. Yes, you do need to do those exercises to bring your squat up or your deadlift up, but if you're neglecting your core, you're going to get injured and you're going to plateau, and life's just going to suck from there because you're going to think you're doing stuff wrong. They'll blame it on genetics. They got shitty genetics. No, that's not true. Some of the hardest working guys I've ever seen were guys that were not blessed with good genetics, and they just turned into absolute animals because they went at it hard, and they knew they didn't have the best genetics, so they knew they needed to put in hard work. Well, they were beating people that even had good genetics. If you have good genetics on top of good work ethic, you're going to turn into an absolute beast. I'm telling you that. So anyways, to conclude this, having trouble talking right now and sleep too much, work out your core more, guys. Hit the muscles, Do a lot of do back hyperextensions, that helps the lower back phenomenally. I used to not do those that much, and I had a lot of pain from deadlifting. And I was always wondering why. And it's because I was neglecting my lower back and my abs. I wasn't working them out the way I should. But as soon as I threw in some lower back exercises and a lot of core exercise, I like to do calisthenics. You know, like kind of some of the hardcore stuff like muscle ups, front levers, and all the stuff that's a little more difficult body weight stuff, but it builds your core up phenomenally. I mean, but that's why I was talking about the Navy SEALs, because they just, and also other military branches, they concentrate on the core a lot. And that's because if the military, if they want them to have strong muscles, they don't want them to have strong cores, because they're going to start to have back problems, and they're carrying around a lot of equipment, flak jackets, heavy weapons, you name it. I mean, you got to have a strong core to do it. So anyways, I just want to let that guy know that just keep at it, man. Don't give up. Don't neglect your core. You know, use some of these exercises I'm going to show you, and everybody should be working out their core. You should take pride in it. Don't skip it. You know, don't make it at the end of your workout. You just throw in a couple crunches and planks and blah, blah, blah. You know, no. You need to make a day for only your core, where you hit your core just like you're hitting bench press and squat and deadlift. It just needs to come first, and it needs to be, you know, you need to build it up so you will not get injured, and you just be an all-around stronger person. It will aid you in whatever you're doing, whether it's athletics or just plain weightlifting, bodybuilding, powerlifting. So anyways, guys, I want to thank you for watching Prepared Life channel by MG. Subscribe to me if you like it. Hit the like button if you like it as well. It doesn't matter to me, but I do like the subscriptions. So anyways, you can also follow me on Twitter, Matt Gardner, Matt T. Gardner 3. That's my Twitter account. Instagram is Matt Gardner PL. And just everybody stay safe, work your core out, just have an all-around prepared life. Thank you guys. Bye.